Hey, what is up guys? So I got two replays in one because they are too fast, too furious, both of them OTKs. First one we're going to be seeing is a Bunnila OTK. This card's got that massive 150 attack. He's just going in for them sacky draw power cards. And then he's going to go for that enchanted fitting room. And he's going to be able to reveal some cards. And if he reveals any normal monsters, he gets to special summon the ones that are a certain level and lower. But anyways, look at that. That Bunnila with 6,150 attack. Pretty self-explanatory. Basically what he did was use a card called Triangle Power and increases the original in attack and defense of all face-up level 1 normal monsters except for tokens by 2,000 until the end phase, and during the end phase you have to destroy them. But doesn't matter if you pull off the Bunnila OTK. So pretty sacky deck over here. Next deck, it's pulling off a card that I'm pretty sure is from the McDonald pack. And that card is going to be Cosmo Queen. Like I said, I believe it's from the McDonald pack. No one would ever think about playing this card, but can't believe it is actually pulled off. It's like some Gaga variant, but it pulls out this card that I don't think we have in the TCG yet. That card would be the Magi girl, or whatever name that they decide to give it once it eventually comes out. So he's going to go ahead and change it to level 6, bringing out Magi Magician Girl. It gets a crit attack, but he has Gaga Shield, so he's going to protect that Magi Magician Girl. So her effect is actually pretty nasty. If you guys haven't seen it, because I haven't really checked out what this card did in a long time, but anyways, it's once per turn you can detach one material from this card and banish one card in your hand. Activate one of these effects. You can target one monster your opponent controls and gain control of it until the end phase. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and special summon that to your side of the field. That's a pretty good effect. Any effect that's basically like a, steal monsters, usually those cards are banned, but Magi Magician Girl going to be pulling it off. So what's really cool and what actually is going to make it pretty good is Dark Magician of Illusions. I don't know when this card is coming out. I've never even seen this card, but it is a generic level rank 7 monster that you can also XYZ summon this card by using level 6 spellcaster type XYZ monsters as the material. So materials to this attached become the material. So anyways, its effect is once per turn you can detach one material from this card to special summon one spellcaster type normal monster from your hand or deck. And when a spellcaster type normal monster declares an attack, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So when it gets declared an attack, you can basically get rid of something, which is also kind of nice. And you can only use the effect of Dark Magician of Illusionist once per turn. So basically, before you go for your attack, you get to potentially get rid of any other back row. Obviously, it's something that's gonna stop you from attacking. Then yeah, it'll probably activate it, but nonetheless, gets rid of maybe an MST for later on. Not a bad effect at all. But anyways, let's see what he brings out. I told you, and then he's able to drop the Dark Armed for a game right there, which is absolutely crazy. Still can't believe he actually is playing a deck with Cosmo Queen. I think it's level, what is it, level 9, right? Hold on, I gotta count my levels over here. That's 4, that's an 8, okay, wait, hold on, 4. That's 8, it's so hard to see, my eyes are so bad, too much video games, but anyways, that looks like it's level 8. My guess, hold on, let's just go ahead, because these were so fast, let's go ahead and check the decks for both of these really quick. So let's go ahead and I'll bring up the decks. Alright, so first let's go ahead and check out the Gaga guy's build. Does he play Trade-In? I was thinking that he might be playing Trade-In with his, I mean, if at any point you want to pause to actually check out what he's playing, you guys can go ahead and do that. I wish there was like a way I can just convert this into a deck, but unfortunately with the replay files, it only allows you to see by viewing it, which is still pretty nice, and you're able to see what's in it. But now let's go ahead and check out the Bunnila one. Alright guys, let's go ahead and see what the heck this guy playing the Bunnila deck is running. Man, he's going for them sacky cards, but he's got Tri-Right, which is a really insane card. You get to target 3 level 2 or lower, and then that way you can just spam the field with triple Bunnila, which is, I still can't believe that works. It's actually pretty good, and oh man, what deck did I play with it? I remember I was playing this in some type of OTK deck, but you can actually make Quasar with that card too. I think that's what you use, because it brings out, I don't think it has to be, I mean, you can bring out, what is it? Flamvell Guard, that's the card that you usually, you bring out multiples and makes Quasar relatively easy. He's got Delta Attacker, which is actually pretty insane. So I love these obscure random decks. I'm trying to see how consistent this deck is. It seems like, I mean, it's going for that Blue Eyes engine. Unfortunately, One Day at Peace was amazing for that Blue Eyes Draw Exodia deck, but I'm glad it doesn't exist because I personally don't like to watch that deck play itself out. I like to watch interesting builds, but that's a pretty it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm sure that he could possibly have bad hands, and if an MST comes in at the right time, obviously, getting rid of the golden bamboo sword combo would be pretty devastating. That'd be very minus for him at that point. But two pretty interesting OTKs. I've never heard of a Bunnila OTK. I don't think Bunnila is the monster with the most attack. I think it does technically have the most defense for a level 1 monster. That is a normal though, but if I'm wrong on that, let me know what it is. I remember it was all about Mystical Elf, Soul Tiger, I think I also had relatively large defense, you know, back in the day in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where normal monsters were ran just because they had high defense. Mystical Elf was the MVP of that. But anyways, two pretty awesome, unique decks. So thanks a lot, both of you guys, for sharing me these replays. If you guys want to send me some replays, I love seeing obscure, crazy ways to, you know, beat your opponent. Let me check out the replays. I'll leave my link down below in the description box for my email, and basically just send me the YRP file. If you don't know how to do that, I have a tutorial up that as well, and you can just like search for it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Asian Eyes out.